Like our collective heart rates and blood pressures are just coming down from the games earlier today on ABC. Gentlemen, let's start with the New York Knicks and the Detroit Pistons here. Obviously, the conversation heard around the league is whether or not it was a foul on Tim Hardaway Jr. The referee, Stephen A., have already said, yes, it was. They didn't call it, and the Knicks take the series lead here.
Listen, it was definitely a foul. There's no doubt about that. But what everybody's ignoring, all those people that are complaining are ignoring, is that it was a physical game all afternoon long. The referees let them play. First and second half. That's the bottom line, and it shouldn't have came down to that. Cade Cunningham had the ball in his hand with the game on the line, and he missed not once but twice. So I look at it from that standpoint, and I just say, hey, it is what it is. Detroit lost this game. Big Body Brunson, as you so affectionately call it, was spectacular. Got injured and came back and still dropped an extra 15. And obviously, Karl Anthony Towns proved himself to be the best shooting big man in basketball. I saw a grit in the New York Knicks that I hadn't seen all year long, that was reminiscent of what we saw from them last year. That is why they are up in this series and about to close it out at the Garden Tuesday night.
Yeah, look, first of all, I'm loving these playoffs.
Yes.
I mean, these are fantastic playoffs. I mean, the ratings are way up, as they should be.
They should be.
You look at the Clippers-Denver game yesterday. That came down to the last 0.01 seconds of this game. And then this, obviously, the Lakers game as well. But that Knicks-Pistons, that final play, I was involved in a lot of playoff games. The officials never, in many, many playoff games, decided a series. Not once. So if you're upset about it, I get it. The only thing I would question is, could they have called it and then had a chance to review it?
That's what I was wondering.
The problem is with that, what if they didn't have any challenges, which the Knicks did have a challenge.
Right.
But as a referee, you can't think about all that in that moment and say, I'm going to call it because if I'm wrong, Thibodeau will challenge it and we'll get overturned. Right. It's too much to go through your head. So, look, like you said, I think Stephen A. did say, Cade Cunningham, he had a great look at the basket. Tough break, though. You don't want games to end like that, but it does. It happens in every sport.
Well, the ending, you thought that couldn't be eclipsed. Then you see the end of Minnesota or Los Angeles here. We know this is must win. We knew it looking at history, but the Lakers knew it when you look at the fact that they played their same guys the entire second half. LeBron James, he didn't sit in the last three quarters.
Anthony Edwards didn't sit either. He was a killer out there. Growth. We saw him trust guys. The Lakers something to trap there. He was the best player on the floor, picking up defensively. But J.J. Redick is the reason that the Lakers lost, right? Like, you have to trust your bench. You have Gabe Vincent. You have Vando. LeBron James is 40. He's 40. Yes, I know at times he doesn't look human, but damn it, you got to spot him 2 or 3 minutes here and there, man. You can't wear him out like that.
That's a tough one to put it on J.J., I think. LeBron, he decides when he plays and when he doesn't. I don't think they lost the game because they were tired. I hear what you're saying. I think Minnesota, Anthony Edwards was great. That was just a heck of a basketball game.
It was.
An unbelievable game.
And I don't know, Bob, if anyone knows anything about how to come back historically from down 3-1, it would probably be LeBron, right?
We were down 3-1 to Oklahoma City.
I see J.J. Redick realizing that we can't go down 3-1.
We took their best punches throughout the game, and I felt like it was gas down the stretch, so just keep my foot on the pedal and keep moving.
Edwards puts up a three. It's good! We are seeing some elite shot making here in Game 4. Three-point game. No timeouts for the Lakers. Reeves three-pointer. No good. The T-Wolves go up 3-1 in the series.
It's a fun challenge. We should have extra motivation to win these next 2 games. I go 100% no matter what.
Ant had 43, but he was singing the praises of his teammates afterward. Here's why. Timberwolves down 2, under 4 to go. Naz Reid knocks down the 3. He had 12 off the bench. Then Dante DiVincenzo slashing to the hoop and attacking. Tough finish from Dante. Minnesota takes a 4-point lead late in this one. And then, last minute, Timberwolves down 2. Reid inside to Jaden McDaniels. Basket in the foul. He had 16 and 11 boards. The supporting cast willing the Timberwolves to victory. Here's what Ant had to say about his guys afterwards.
Naz Reid, Jaden McDaniels, Dante DiVincenzo. Man, them boys came up big in the clutch time. Big stops, big shots by Naz, big finish by Jaden, and Dante just reading the game and making the right plays all night.
In fact, Reid, McDaniels, and DiVincenzo accounted for half of the Timberwolves' 32 fourth-quarter points as Minnesota wins by 3 and goes up 3-1. Here's Dave McMenamin on a curious decision by J.J. Redick.
Dorian Finney-Smith said he was surprised when he was told he'd be starting the third quarter in Jackson Hayes' place. Many Lakers fans were shocked to see Finney-Smith and LA's other starters play the entire second half. After the Lakers failed to protect a 10-point fourth quarter lead, Coach J.J. Redick's rotation decision was a talking point, with LA now down 3-1 to the Wolves.
I feel like we took their best punches throughout the game and to start the third and then to end the third. And I felt like they was gassed going down the stretch, so just trying to, keep my foot on the pedal and keep going.
I mean, we had some really good looks. Luka missed a point-blank layup, to put us up 7. I missed a point-blank layup to put us up 4. We had a couple opportunities. I don't think fatigue had anything to do with that. We just missed some point-blank shots. We were getting to what we wanted to get into, and we just weren't able to convert.
This is the playoffs. Fatigue shouldn't play any role in this. Play a lot of minutes, but that shouldn't play a role. I think they just executed better on the offensive end during the last minutes.
The Lakers shot 5 for 18 in the fourth, including 3 for 9 in the last 5 minutes. When asked if he thought LA was tired down the stretch, Finney-Smith said, "I don't think anybody wanted to come out." The Lakers have to win 3 straight, starting with Wednesday's Game 5 to advance. Added Finney-Smith, "I've seen LeBron do it before." In Minneapolis, I'm Dave McMenamin, ESPN.
In addition to the Lakers 5 going the whole way in the second half, so did Ant, and he certainly played better than LeBron and Luka late. Edwards scored 16 in the fourth quarter, going 4 of 7 from the field. Luka and LeBron went a combined 1 for 8. Doncic scoring all 7 of their points, 5 of them from the free throw line.
It was a busy Sunday. We really appreciate all your time to welcome in our Kendrick Perkins here on SportsCenter. All right, Perk, the Lakers are 1-17 in playoff series where they were down 3-1. So history not necessarily on their side. So how can the Lakers overcome this deficit?
They can't. It's over with. And I blame this game 4 on J.J. Redick, right? Playing 5 guys for 24 straight minutes is unacceptable all across the board, and especially a 40-year-old LeBron James who's in his 100th season, and he needed a blow. You could tell in the fourth quarter he was tired. Luka was exhausted, and all of a sudden you don't trust your bench. You don't trust Gabe Vincent, who been to the NBA Finals with the Miami Heat. You don't trust Jared Vanderbilt to come in and give you some good quality minutes, especially when you're going against a young, athletic, physical squad like the Minnesota Timberwolves. Completely unacceptable all across the board. A rookie mistake by J.J. Redick, and he's the reason that the Lakers lost Game 4.
Yeah, a rookie mistake dealing with veterans there who know what it's like to be in this point in the playoffs. Perk, thank you so much. Hang out with us because we're going to talk to you here in just a second.
Sounds good.
Because first we have to get to the Pistons. They were looking to tie the series, hosting